Hello, Glitch Reaper here again. And I recently had a bit of a milestone. I wound up with, I have 100 subs without actually doing some of those weird tactics I see on YouTube, like begging around, going around in other people's comments, darn lips at a time like this. Anyhow, as I was saying, I finally went past 100 subscribers naturally, so I definitely call that with honor. Uh, and the thing is that to commemorate that, I was wanting to do something a little bit different with my blog here, Minecraft log or Minecraft blog, whichever way you'd like to put that. But I want to finally kind of announce something. Uh, the thing is, I was wanting to kind of let people know a bit of why I am the way I am. And it's something that I haven't really discussed before. I mean, I know some of my subs friends out there know a few things about me, like the fact that I have my time. Darn lips again. That I usually have my time a little tied up, but due to family stuff and just kind of things I have going around me almost all the time. But that's not what I really wanted to talk about. I wanted to mention something I don't think very many of them know. I mean, there's a few that kind of know, or do know for sure, or that I've told before, but not really that many. And the thing is, I've got Asperger's. I've known this for a long time. I mean, that they call it part of the autistic spectrum, but I don't see it that way. I don't think any of us that actually experience this really see it that way, because it's a lot more complicated than that. I mean, it's one of these things that you kind of need to discuss. I mean, that's part of the problem. They don't seem to realize just how different we are and why we're this different. They don't seem to understand that it's not a bad thing, that it actually is part of the way the world keeps turning. There's a lot of us in big scientific positions, and we've been the ones basically spinning progress around and making sure the world keeps turning. And at the same time, they seem to fail to realize that there's a lot of us in those kind of positions and doing a lot of important stuff. And it's just that I don't think they realize just how big of a deal this is, and how kind of just throwing certain labels in our direction just doesn't work out. It's just not the way things really operate in real life. They don't seem to realize that. And I wanted to kind of point that out. And as much as been written about it, I don't think anything really covers us very well. So I guess one of the best ways for people to kind of know how we are may be through observation over time. It's just one of those things that I guess you could say regular people learn about us over a long period of time. Like, to really get us, they have to know us for like years. So it's not something that happens quickly. You can't just read a description going, oh, they're that way. No, it totally doesn't work like that. It's incredibly complicated. You could probably even be looking through articles about Asperger's for years of your life and still not realize what it's like until you wind up with a relative that's one of us. And even then, that might take you a while. Unless, of course, you happen to be watching and you are one of us. Because I could see attracting a crowd of my own kind of person pretty easily. It could happen. I mean, the thing is, what's really cool about Minecraft is it tends to be very therapeutic for a lot of groups. It got a lot of people already professing rather avidly about them having OCD, about them having ADHD, or some of these other conditions. There's more than a few I'm a little suspicious they're trying to get through their PTSD by playing Minecraft to relax better. And I know there's a few that I've even seen or even watch regularly that actually have things like depression, and it's very therapeutic for them too. Seems to be the universal equalizer in terms of just making yourself feel better. And that's one of the reasons why I play it so often. This is something that I feel like I like doing. It's something I love doing. It's not something I really feel obligated for in any particular way. And that's kind of the thing. Is I've just the fact that I've got 100 subscribers right now, and as of the time I'm making this, and that I didn't do the kind of things other people do to get it, that it just seems to have naturally happened, has me incredibly proud and happy. This is just one of those things that's just a moment in my life that says, wow, people really do like you for just being you. And this is something I really, really, really appreciate. So thank you, everybody that sees and appreciates this. Thank you, everybody that's subscribed to me already. Again, I usually don't even so much mention that kind of part that much in my videos, but I really need to now. For this instance, because I really need to say thank you for everyone who's subscribed to me and everyone who's considering it at this point, and not just for people like me, but just for the fact that it says that everything is fine. It's something I feel is not only reassuring to me, but to everyone like me, saying this is perfectly fine, that everything is okay. And for that matter, something very enjoyable. So it's just one of these things that I've actually kind of felt like this is a turning point for me here. I don't know how the future is going to work out for me doing videos and everything. There's all sorts of possibilities, and I can certainly say that I'm one of these people that I'm very persistent. I may slow down, but I will never stop. If it's something I really like, I will always come back to it. In fact, it's a lot easier to say at least one thing about my kind of people. We are a type of group that's easier to say that we won't change than that we will. It's a lot easier to promise that, because for us trying to fight it is a lot more stressful than it is for normal people trying to change or do something different, and it just leads to a lot more problems than it solves. So we are the way we are. It's better that other people just kind of get used to us. And the fact that over 100 people so far have already kind of gotten used to me being the way I am, that says a lot right there, because I don't think I've had that many people really get to know me in one particular building until this point, so, or at this time, so yeah. So just the fact that that's already kind of dwarfed the amount of people that's really known me otherwise is absolutely staggering to me. I'm just super pleased. So thank you, everybody. I'd say that this is one of the best times for me to log off again, because I think I can leave this on a high note. And consequently, even though I kind of I sort of finale'd Solitary Craft a while back, I may still have a few special episodes. I may even have one kind of coming up at the tail end of a particular event. I'm not sure. And for various other reasons, it has to do with me interacting with a few other YouTubers and people I know. So there may be a few story events, so it may not just be vlogs. But we'll see. We'll see. I know there's a lot of other things I need to get back to, or just really like enjoying. Again, if I really feel a mod pack, I just keep with it. And this is one of those that just kind of kept me going. So I just kind of like coming back to this world, relax, have a good time, occasionally vlog a bit. it just has always been a beautiful experience. So this is one of those places just we will definitely see it in the future in one way or another, whether it's just me doing this or something else. So yeah, this is one of those things that will probably never die. Well, hopefully. To see something weird going on in the world going poof, but I'll definitely inform you about that, because that would be incredibly sad for me. I'd be like, no. So if that happens, I will totally pull a Homer Simpson. But until then, I'd just like to say that I've been really happy up to this point as to how things have turned out. I'm finally definitely feeling proud of how I've done here. It's not just like something where I was just going, maybe it'll work out. But now I'm going, no, it's totally fine. so I'm feeling a lot better now. So thank you very much, everybody, for kind of helping me along with this. So yeah, I've been very much appreciative of everything that's happened to this point, and I'd just like to say I'd like this to continue. So for now, everybody, this is Glitch Reaper. I'm logging out for now. I'd like to hear from all of you again sometime. So, bye for now.